Mayor Wiles.
Here.
Mike Parson.
Here.
Anthony Campbell.
Present.
Clayton Sinden. Dustin Thompson.
Here.
Trevor Warnol.
Here.
Mayor Coffman. 4 and 1. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for the wonderful weather. I ask that you keep your hand over our city so that it keeps operating and functioning in the way that we would want it to function, and just offer us safety and the knowledge that we need to run it as you would like us to run it. I ask that you watch over this meeting tonight and let us make decisions that best suit you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Need a motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved. Second.
Mike Parson.
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Dustin Thompson.
Yes.
Trevor Warnol.
Yes.
Pass 4 0.
That's what it said.
I don't know what to call it. I guess that's what.
I saw it.
And then we don't record anymore.
Right. Make a motion to ratify August 2025 bills. Second.
Mayor Parson.
Yes.
Clayton Sinden.
Yes.
Justin Thompson.
Yes.
Trevor Warnol.
Yes.
Pass four.
Yes.
Make motion to approve minutes from August 4th and 18th.
Second.
Mayor Parson.
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Abstain.
You abstain from both.
From both, yes.
Justin Thompson.
I gotta abstain from August 18th. Yes, August 4th.
Trevor Warnol.
Yes.
Pass. 4-0, 3-0. Abstention on 2 for the 4th and the 18th and 1 on the 18th.
So up next we have Clayton Sinden, you want to look at that, read over that real quick, and then we're going to address the council. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Oh.
I'll give you time to go through
Okay.
the request. Did you see that?
Yeah, see if, I just not caught it, I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Clayton, you want to go ahead and explain? Yeah, there you go.
Just in laws, they're talking about building a road up through there. And then eventually running the water to them.
So water and sewer
Yeah.
is needed for both, and then a street.
Yep.
Do you just want one street or 2 streets or? Because I know the previous owner had a idea what they wanted, so.
Right, whatever works best for them.
So he's buying lots on stock field, and he's gonna develop, how many lots?
There's 18 total.
18 total lots, he's gonna develop so many, it's probably about stock field, I don't know if you've ever heard of this. Yeah, I think, the well, before you bring.
No, ain't needed.
not annexed into the city, it would get it. So,
Right.
so the first step
To be annexed.
is the annexation. But,
It's the same route plan as when we all worked on it with Mike, when they were originally.
Yeah, I think that's what they
I
talked
was
about.
just in the dark, I didn't know that it switched hands.
For those of you not looking at a map, it's lots in between the soccer fields and the baseball fields, the DYRA baseball fields and the youth soccer fields.
Well, I know the previous owner and the previous mayor had an agreement, but it was for 6 months. And nothing, and that was a year and a half ago. So that's why he's here to either renew that agreement or do a new agreement. That's what he's asking for.
And I think it's Walnut Street, if I'm looking at this right, and,
Oak Street.
Walnut, 10th Street.
North and south.
Oh, Walnut and 10, okay.
Walnut, yeah, not food.
I didn't know about Oak. No.
Can't do that. We don't think we do food.
So the previous agreement was that, a minimum of 6 houses to be built, they have to annex in. So they have to annex in, and within 6 months, we would build or extend certain streets and be able to take them sewer and water, that they have to annex in. So, that was previous mayor, previous council. So,
What's the ideal thoroughfare there? Is to come up Walnut and then you determine west on 9th or 10th?
yes.
That would be so you'd want that developed, Walnut Street developed on through to 10th,
Correct, yes.
essentially. And short pieces of 10th and.
Yep.
Which that one we could run 9th and 10th all the way to the existing, just so that it wasn't dead ends. I don't know if 9th can be all through there or not, honestly.
I don't know, isn't there a creek and stuff in there? I haven't even been back in there.
Just washed out. I mean, we've talked about that forever, is having 10th run all the way up through, so there's no dead end, circle all the way around or whatever. So, what's your expectations for a road? Gravel?
But, yeah, I think so to start, yeah. And I was just curious on what's your timeline for the road and then all that.
so we will have to use,
Do what?
we'll have to get easements, we'll have to get survey. I mean, it'll be a public thoroughfare, so, I mean, I'm glad to have it.
I don't know what it looks like there, but on this map, it looks like 10th Street is pretty doable. It looks
Yeah.
pretty clear.
Right.
Yeah.
10th Street would be bad.
Walnut's gonna be,
Walnut's gonna be like one.
yeah.
I mean, I have friends in cities that have contracts in that, just because of how big it is.
That was the other reason why.
Skid steer committee.
So we-
We've got that right.
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah, I mean, if we could get something really rough, and then we could do it on.
They've kind of started 10th Street, I think, like they, with the anticipation from the last time. So they've got some base, like a plan going.
How we could just add that to the excavation. Could at least have it clear and rough edge, you know, rather than the cost is a whole lot of traffic. I mean, I don't know how an agreement like that really works, but I mean, if you're saying basically 6 houses would be built and annexed in, and then we build the rest of it.
How many are you guaranteeing?
And, plan on 9, at least 9, yeah.
I mean, I would almost say, I don't know, probably don't know the numbers, but at some point we could afford to pay it if you built certain.
Right.
I don't know if that's actually feasible or not.
We have to look into, we have to do like a street plan.
Well, I mean, really, we have to be reasonable and know how much taxes we're actually going to bring in just off of 18 properties, whether they would pay for it reasonable or not. Like I said, not stop at least.
Yeah.
I think there's 18 lots, but some of them are real narrow, so it'd make at least 9 houses.
I got you. And that may not be enough to,
Right.
to do that anytime soon. It may take a while.
so are you also talking about 10th Street across the top of the fields to Cottonwood?
I think that's something we should do anyway.
So-
10th Street's open, we just do now, we might as well have it all the way.
So the original map had, and I can office that it was 10th Street across the top of Cottonwood, and then it was, extending Walnut from 10th down here to 6th, and then it was 7th over, 9th over, I mean, and then.
Oh, just going ahead and doing the 7th and 8th and.
Taking everything over, squaring those off, I mean, pretty
Yeah, and
much,
connecting all up between those.
pretty much eventually just,
And then eventually have an oak running all the way through to.
there's supposed to be streets through there anyway, opening all that up there.
I mean, I don't think that's a terrible idea to strive for, but as far as getting what
Right.
he needs is basically Walnut and then the short pieces of 9th and 10th.
So initially, we had a phase 1 where, I think it was extending maybe, I have to go look in my office, but it was 9th, maybe extending 9th over. Something to where you'd be able to access, I think it was 9th over and then 10th over, just to be able to get in front of those.
Yeah, I think we had Walnut from 6th all the
No, we
way
had
up.
Walnut from 8.
From 8th up.
to 10.
Yeah.
Nothing on 9th, he wasn't gonna do anything on 9th Street. He was gonna do 10th, he was gonna run Walnut from 8th to 10th.
And then
Right there in
extend
front
it.
of us. Extend 10th.
So,
And eventually.
which way, if you were gonna go show a house, right in the house, which way would you take?
From 10th Street, I would turn at the
At the bar.
county shed.
Okay.
That's what I would do. I would definitely have to take them
That's why,
down ballpark.
that's why I was asking, is about right there.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about the 10th, then Walnut could be, we wouldn't have to do Walnut if 10th Street ran all the way up. You'd have a regional place to run up through there. And that would be more cost effective, clearing a quarter mile of brush. Yes.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, that's what we said, we might have to have a survey.
Eventually, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's what,
This final, extend Walnut Street to 10th is number 1. Phase 1, okay, phase 1 is clear 10th to Cottonwood Road,
yeah.
clear south of 10th Street, 1 block. Clear west of 9th Street, 1 block.
So are you good to have them go ahead and start doing the 10th to Cottonwood and see if they can get it?
Yeah, I mean, basically because, I'm not saying we don't want you to build houses, but saying that we want that inventory. So, yeah.
And if we need to put it out for bid,
Yeah, they can start and see what they can do or whatever. How about is it between 10th and Cottonwood, or to run 10th, connect 10th all the way through? Is that doable or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just start.
okay.
I know we're gonna do some gravel, we'll have some expense in this, but.
That would be the first phase, is start.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and start on that, and then you work on annexation.
Basically, I think we all feel like we want that,
Right.
no matter
Yeah.
whether he builds houses or not, ideally houses, but.
That's good. Small people are.
This has to be annexed.
And, no, I don't think so. I mean, we were planning on doing 10th, I think, to Cottonwood, and then we didn't hear anything else out of the previous owner, so then it was like, well, I don't want to expend resources on something that's gonna be 4 or 5 more years down the road if nothing's gonna happen. So, but if he's for sure, and it sounds like Trevor and the council want to go ahead and do 10th Street and have that opened up anyway.
But that's not city, is it?
Not yet.
Wait, right.
The 10th Street,
10th Street itself is correct, like
Well,
the
not-
street.
Not
Oh, we don't have, we actually don't have. Well, I mean,
well, we own where they're gonna work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we own that little piece from the, where it curves. That's the city of Dixon, that little.
I mean, and this is already marked off on Walnut Street.
It's so wonky over there, the city county line thing.
Yeah,
Did we ever get to where we own the roads over there?
No.
Main Street and all that?
We're still working on that.
I don't think the
We're on
county,
the ditch, we don't on the road.
county doesn't even want.
This is the.
No, they don't want to believe me.
What is it?
I said, they don't want to believe me.
Yeah, this is easy.
Usually it's better chance.
That's all.
Maybe.
Yeah, yeah, I talked to Charlie, I talked to Stacy, nobody wants that part.
You don't want to.
I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes. If I were right, when she's over, I'll take all.
We have to go back and do a survey, but I was
I think the middle one, I think would be nice as well. That's the only. I think Is that using that bridge number?
Are we good?
I think that's good.
Anything else for Clayton?
Cottonwood to 10th.
Yeah, behind the soccer field.
Cottonwood to,
10th, what's your best
For
option?
Walnut, essentially,
to Walmart.
to connect it to the existing part of West.
You're just gonna go from Cottonwood on 10th Street, you're gonna go from Cottonwood halfway between Oak Street and Walnut Street is what it actually is.
Till it connects.
As far as your western border,
Yeah.
but your western border is your 10 minutes.
Yeah.
West of.
But you got a road halfway down from Oak Street, it's halfway down.
So this is,
That would be nice.
so what you're saying is
You're connecting east.
he gets it,
Got it?
he's just working it weird.
Got it.
Okay, so next on the agenda is the counties for the chamber representatives. So in front of you, you have an application. And the department directors have asked that we do this application for events. Because we've had a couple events here, in the last year, and there's been a little bit of miscommunication, misunderstanding, chaos, whatever you want to call it. So we devised this application, and we thought, well, we'll have the chamber fill it out for counties and see how that goes. And I think we have some questions, right? Who wants to go first from the department?
Yeah, I'll go.
Let's
So,
look over that if you have questions too.
so first of all, I heard through the grapevine that there's, who's on the chamber? Can you show me? Perfect, just so I know who I'm talking
So
about.
on here, your POCs are Teresa Ballas and Renee Richardson. Are either of those present?
They are not. Both of them are on vacation and have said that they're reachable by phone if you have any questions about the coverage or about entertainment.
Okay, so I just want to let you know, if they have any questions, those are the two people they're calling.
Okay.
Okay?
So our thing is we're not trying to brain rot, we're not trying to change, we're not trying to do anything, but it's a different group of folks. And all I'm looking for is detailed information. So I know, like vendors, where the vendors are gonna be, what's going on, like I saw that there's gonna be a petting zoo,
like where that's located, where trash receptacles are located. We do know where the streets are gonna be blocked off. Emergency services, has anybody talked to EMS?
Yes, they're gonna be set up down by the post office like they were last year.
Okay, so I'm fairly new. I've been to like one cow days and I played music. Like that was, so I don't know what's happened in the past. And since I'm in charge of security, like if I had any hair at all, it'd be pulled out. So, the parade route, I understand, how the parade route is going. They've explained it to me how it's going and everything. But the traffic issue, like we had to contact DOT to let them know that we're shutting 28 down while the parade's going through and everything. And DOT informed us that's never been done in the past. So it's stuff like that. Like I'm actually taking measures to make sure this is going to be safe and secure. That way nobody gets run over. We're going to have a huge influx of traffic because of the Gascas Age having their voting day the exact same time the parade is starting. So I know that's going to be a huge issue. We're going to have a lot more people in the area because people from all over, well, whoever's at Gascas Age is coming to vote, I'm sure will come to Cow Days, and if not, they're going to be driving through here. So that's the kind of stuff that, like, I'm trying to get details on. I know that you guys have to have a better map. The map that I got was minimal. Like I said, I understand the parade route, but, yeah, see, that's what I'm looking for.
Is that the new one?
Yeah.
And this is the vendors here?
Yeah, the vendor, this is the vendor, Second Street. Here's, where the food vendors are, non-food, food.
Okay, so this is food, this is non-food?
This is food.
Okay.
We have an F in front of us.
Okay. Yeah, so that, like this, if I can get a copy of this? Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, so, yeah, things like that. Emergency, the last thing I want, and I refuse to on my watch look like I've derelict my duties. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they're not going to come after you because the police didn't do their job. And you know what I'm saying? And so I just want thorough details is what I'm looking for. I'm not going to go through, like I'll contact later, I'm not going to waste everybody's time going through every single deed question I have. But if we can find somebody that can get with me to sit down.
That will be me with security.
Okay, perfect. And then we can sit down and we can talk and get an emergency plan in case a vendor catches on fire or something. Then, okay, rather than running around trying to play catch up, I want to know that the fire department's set up here, they're coming through here, this is how we're going to take care of it. We have the hydrant, the one hydrant, I think. Are we using more than one source of water?
So they're using one for kids zone for the animal, or do they use a hydrant or do they hook up to body washers?
So, oh, okay, so you're going to use one city hydrant? Is that, because Bobby Walters is over, so that means the petting zoo is going to be over here?
That's correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna bother you, might come fence, right
Okay.
down that street.
Okay, and-
This up here, my mail's old building, it is used, and that's the only one that I know that.
And that's the one for the vendors?
Right up on the corner.
Okay.
So I just want to verify that there is 2 locations that will require one. Okay, is that right?
Yes.
And like I said, that's the main thing. Like I said, I'm not trying to ramrod anything. There is security issues, there's traffic issues that I'm going to be dealing with, and it might not be done like it's been done the last 20 years, but that's the way I'm doing it because I'm not going to have a kid run over on my watch. And so that's, I mean, we're going to shut down Walker or Chestnut until the last parade person comes through, and then we're going to zip them across the highway. That way we don't have to worry about traffic trying to come through and everything. We've already talked to DOT with that. That way it's shut down, we don't have to worry about that. The parade route, I have no issues at all. I mean, like I said, that's you guys' deal if you want to take them all over town. As long as I know where they're going and what I need to do and set officers up. I've talked to county. They're on board, they're going to send some officers up. I'm getting all hands on deck in our department. That way we have all hands on deck. We'll have side-by-sides, and then we'll be on foot and in patrol cars. So we will have coverage for the security aspect of it. I just want details so I know where to post my guys, what to look for, and what to do. So if you guys want to contact me,
Sure.
whoever, I'm at the police department all the time. So just get a hold of me. Come in and when we sit down and I'll look for good maps. That way I know what's happening and I can be prepared for what could happen. Do you understand? That's it. That's all I want.
Nate? Do you have any questions?
So timeframes for water and road closures, I guess, has been a big issue in the past. Like when do the roads get closed and when do you guys need water?
Usually on Thursday when they come
Okay.
and start setting up. The city in the past has always come, turned it on,
Okay.
because some of them, you know, they need water.
Right.
And what time? What time?
We're meeting here at 5 p.m. Thursday evening.
It needs to turn on at 8 a.m.
The fire department washes the road first, right?
So I spoke to Dennis today, and they're gonna do it on Thursday evening.
Yep, Thursday.
That way it's, this Thursday.
Mhm.
That way it gives us enough time to mark the streets. There's been a problem where the streets have been washed too close to cow days, so we've had to remark the streets. So this year they're doing it a week ahead. That gives us enough time to mark them right with no traffic.
Who's in charge of your parade? You're in charge of the parade, and everybody knows the parade route. Like, once they get out of town, they're not just gonna scatter on
Okay, the
ATVs.
normal parade route, would you have to come down Second Street, go up to Catholic Church, then take a left, go over the tracks, and come back down Chestnut.
Okay.
That's,
And then, in the parade folks, they know where they're going, right?
So we have detour signs?
That's, we're trying to figure out where to block streets off, that way people aren't running side by side across the park. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case, I'm not saying that's happened in the past, I'm just
On
saying.
Oak Street, going forward, we can put a detour sign pointing towards the railroad tracks, Chestnut, and then vice versa on 28th and Chestnut. We'll put detour signs there.
So I'm gonna have an officer at the end of Chestnut and 28, and then I'm gonna have somebody blocking the road on 28. That way, once the parade gets through, because if they run around and they make it to the end, there's a congestion where the high school, the people are still coming out on horses, and then we have everything trying to come across the highway, and then we have chaos. So I'm gonna wait, as soon as the last person comes out of High School Drive, we're clearing Chestnut, and then they can cross the road, and then when the last person comes across, we'll open 28.
Perfect.
And I think it got brought up about Gasco Stage with the voting. They're gonna come out the back of the building, so a lot of them may come straight and try to get in.
They said,
Yeah, and then come down High School Drive during the break. So,
Mr. Lipscomb said that they're gonna have their people there to take them down B Street, not towards the high school.
okay, that was my concern.
Yeah,
They were gonna come and
no,
try.
He also said usually after 10 o'clock, minimum people come. He said it was. He felt,
My concern is like, Proctor and all the places that have Gasco Stage, they're gonna say, well, let's go vote, and then we'll go to counties and eat.
yeah.
So it's gonna be massive this year, probably.
So you guys said you guys are washing the streets a week early? I just want to make sure, because we're going to be painting lines and we're also going to sweep the streets as well.
Okay.
So I just wanted to cover.
Yeah, Dennis this morning, whenever I spoke with him, he said that Thursday, their fire meeting, that's when they would do it.
And that's the whole deal, like, we wanna help you guys make this successful, make it as smooth as possible. We just have to have details, that way we know our part, and we're not running around trying to put out fires while they're happening. That's gonna overwhelm us with the amount of people that's gonna be here that we have to try to control and police and deal with on all the levels, So we're just trying to get ahead of the game and know where our pieces are at and what we need to do, that way we can hand out assignments and figure out what's going on.
Do you want to sweep the streets before they get washed? Are you gonna have time to do it Wednesday?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'd be better to sweep than wash.
Well, and I told him to for sure do locust, with the bounce houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I noticed last year there were a lot of, because you didn't have a sweeper last year. And I don't think Dennis washes locust down there. I think he just does up here, right?
Correct.
Where
Well,
the
people
food
do,
vendors
people do,
are.
where you've asked him, he probably didn't know that he needed to do both of those.
All right.
I don't know.
No, our goal is to spend a couple days downtown.
You got a backflow that goes to hose.
It's not.
I'm sorry?
You got a backflow that goes to hose.
I think we need one.
What's the
Yes.
what's the outlet size? Is it a 2-inch backflow that you got from the fire department to flush with?
Yeah, it's 2.5.
you might be able to call Fort Maine or somebody and get.
I mean, we might be able to use a recorder to guard those fitting.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying, go from the, I've got some to have some. But, yeah, reduce that, because that's, garden hose is what they always use, right? For the,
Yeah.
Is it just one hookup, or is there
I
multiple?
think they just tee off of it.
Yeah.
Build a little manhole if you want it.
Yeah.
You should have all.
So if there was, in case of, and this is ignorance, I don't know, but if there was a fire or something at a food vendor, where is the fire department accessing water from? Do we use a hydrant or a truck?
No, I think it's the same item. They'll shut it off, uncap it, go to it. I would assume. Yeah, there'll be three.
The hydrant is on the corner between the two food, because we have an addition of food up
Yeah.
there and then down here. So it's right in the middle of both.
Well, I was just thinking, is that the only, well, we'll find out. So I'm just trying to figure out where fire's gonna hook in. If they have to take everything apart, it's gonna be. Oh, we have one right here. How far is that feasible?
No, the fire department, that's just hooked into.
I don't think so. Let me see that. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
There's a fire plug down there. Hey, is that fire plug on the corner?
Down here.
Hook up for it's running longer.
Yeah.
I brought me food trucks, come on.
I think so, they're coming down in front of City Hall this year, right?
So there might be one in the corner, just on the side of the alley, but other than that, they're going on the other side of the alley and kind of corner.
But not every food vendor needs water, right?
So,
I think we use the health department, right? Oh, okay.
so yeah, so this is City Halls, there's all the food, and then there's some food vendors and across the street.
And then I'm also using this because it fills up all my non-food. And so if we're still receiving applications, and as long as we have spots, I'm going to use it non-food.
Well, we usually close at the intersection, so they could go all the way to the intersection if they have to.
Perfect.
Did you ladies have anything? No?
For counties?
Yeah, spray it.
I guess just the city hall's closing at noon.
Yes,
So I guess our drive-through will be closed.
the whole day.
The whole day. People can drop off utility bills
Yeah,
by
that's
foot Friday and over the weekend, but Mayor Wiles has extended the utility bill deadline to Monday,
End of day Monday.
22nd, and then we'll likely use the 23rd.
Extend the bill
So
for
people are not trying to get in here today,
Okay.
so.
Okay. Lacey, do you have anything?
No.
Well, thank you, ladies.
I'm gonna, what's your name?
Debbie Kinsley.
And can you come give me your information? And then are you in the ownership of Vendor Lady? Does she give you her information as well? Okay, thank you.
Don't give up yet. The show must go on.
There's a blank application.
Yeah, it's like,
Anything you want to say.
oh, okay.
That's on here, she,
That way we can-
no, she was
Thank
gonna
you,
talk
Dave.
about the application. You're gonna talk about it, right? Okay, we'll bring it up then, Jessica. We'll bring it up. Okay. So the next thing is Bill 2025-0075. And that's authorizing the mayor to execute an MOU between the city of Dixon and the Pulaski County 911. I believe so. I don't have to read the whole thing, right? Okay, yep.
Make a
We're ready.
motion, for, first reading, bill 2025-0075, and,
Second.
Mike Parson?
yes.
Anthony Campbell?
Yes.
Justin Thompson?
Yes.
Trevor Warnol?
Yes.
Pass four.
An ordinance also authorizing the mayor to execute a memorandum of understanding between the city of Dixon and Pulaski County 911, Missouri.
I'll make a motion for second reading of bill number 2025-0075, by title only.
Second.
Mike Parson?
Yes.
Anthony Campbell?
Yes.
Justin Thompson?
Yes.
Trevor Warnol?
Yes.
Pass four.
An ordinance authorizing the mayor to execute a memorandum of understanding between the city of Dixon and Pulaski County 911, Missouri. Any motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve bill number 2025-0075.
Second.
Mike Parson?
Yes.
Anthony Campbell?
Yes.
Justin Thompson?
Yes.
Trevor Warnol?
Yes.
Pass four.
So we have two bids for the excavation project. Just two. There's one.
So I'll just get like, bid it out.
So that one may require some. This one has one bid to all.
Mary, do you need copies? Do you need copies of mine?
No,
I got them if you
take a look
want.
at it.
Okay. See, I made one for everybody if they want.
No, same on their own.
That way I can get in and out of the control program. I just give my system sheet on that revenue. Pretty sure we get a helicopter, and armor view. You can use it in the work. No land clear. Yeah. We can clear that whole area. It's a base.
You have a copy of that, I'll send you, I'll turn out to them, turn out to one again.
Just ignore it.
Yeah.
I think we call it a statement. It used to be called.
The scope of work that went out the second time.
Yeah. Just a few things came out.
We didn't just go work for this time, they met, they
Everyone met, it's hard to believe it.
Is that the, we change it? That one may not have the third. That may be the one that has just the two. I think that's the one. The two locations, not the third location.
Nathan, did you want that? I can give you pictures of what you said.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
We'll see.
Questions, comments?
I think we should do what I mean.
For the bids, yeah, we got two
So
bids.
as long as you got a bid that you want to accept and tell me it's a part of the record, then you can connect that with the motion.
Detailed in your record. Thank you.
I mean, unless you get like separate reason, but we can say the amounts of this down there.
I don't know where that's
It's up to you, I'm ready to get it.
Yeah, we can, stuff. What do you got?
So, we know these ordinances will be detailed with the motion, like who and how much, and the report.
We can discuss it. Assuming we're all.
Yeah.
We gotta see what it does. As long as it covers everything we bid for, I mean, yeah, you gotta take the lows.
Yeah, I think, both the bids covered everything that was in the scope.
And it's already.
And one was, lower than the other one. I think you guys have made your decision.
That's for the city.
What's best? Okay.
Yeah, we have to.
Okay, so I need a motion to approve the winner. They don't live in your house, you don't worry about it. How close it has to be, I know.
I mean, he was on the last one too.
We don't need one, this is always a detail. You want this to look at? You gonna make the motion, who's gonna make the motion?
I'll do it. I just.
You know they're looking at you, Desmond.
She wants a detail, so, I figured you.
If it's not, we'll have to do an ordinance.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get it together.
You better not do it. I'll say it.
I know you guys will,
Alright. Well, new business. I'll make a motion to go with the bid in the amount of $11,000 for Heath Acre. It's to clear and smooth approximately 4 to 5 acres located by the sewer plant in Dixon, clearing log, moving stumps, debris, piles, gravel at the city shed, and clearing along ditch at soccer field, and clearing and burning and cleaning it up. Good.
it's fine.
Second.
Pick one.
Mike Parson,
Yeah.
Anthony Campbell,
Yes.
Justin Thompson,
Yes.
Trevor Warnol,
Yes.
pass four.
Okay, so next we have City Hall water damage update.
Hey, Gary. Wesley and I are wondering if we can go real quick so we can get down to that chamber meeting, have more questions.
You have more questions?
Oh, I mean, I'd like that meeting.
Well, Connor can cover, you can for the report?
Yes.
The joys of being an assistant. Hey, Kate, you wanna go let this cover for you?
Yeah. What?
I don't have anybody here to cover for me.
I know, you know, you're fine, we've got your printout.
Well, one last thing on mine that I do need to approach you guys about myself is that I did find a grant for park equipment. That's, we have to match, that's why I have to ask you guys about it. And the reason I'm asking now is because the deadline on this grant is October 17th, so I need to write it like right now if I'm gonna write it. And basically, it's through the company that makes the equipment, and if we match half the cost, like they will, you know, so basically we're paying half the price for really nice equipment. It is extremely expensive still. I'm sure anyone who knows anything about park equipment knows that it's outrageously expensive. But it would be to replace the large piece of equipment at the park. And
You wanna leave it with me?
yeah, the red tree house equipment. That's just that the one that's falling apart gets that one.
Okay.
It's the one that the Lions Club bought, what was that, like 12 years ago, 13 years ago, something like that. It was crazy long time ago.
We voted. On this, did we vote on this? Okay. I'm getting lost.
You were moving on. That's why I'm moving on to you. But basically, I talked to Nathan to make sure it was a feasible option for the park in the area that we would be putting it in to replace the red tree house equipment that's falling apart. It is a huge complaint by kids and parents both. The stuff there is just falling apart. However, it would be a very large investment, like I said. The grant will only cover equipment that's $75,000 or more, so our investment is a lot, obviously. It's almost $4,000. I mean, the two pieces that
You have the pieces, Lacey?
what?
You have those?
Yeah, I do. But basically, but I mean, it'll last for a really long time. It's not wooden, so it's not gonna like get dilapidated. You know, they have good reviews, but yeah, the companies not good reviews.
Yeah.
And I mean, forget it.
I mean, do we have to commit to this?
So we have to commit to this in the budget in order, but it would be for next year's budget because like I said, the deadline for this is October 17th, it would be next year's budget. It'd have to be spent by December 31st, so we'd have to buy it by then. Nathan said they could do the installation part. Now, another cost that we have to keep in mind is that we're probably going to displace some of that tire stuff that's down, so we probably have to replace some of that. The black, what I'm talking about. I mean, they do, I guess I do, I have to do. Yeah, hopefully. Are you talking about the one around the water tower?
No, one in the parking lot.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know how well it would have been. But this is specifically to this kind of.
Oh, yeah. So the way-
It's hard to find some parts with this kind of.
What is it there?
But I mean, it either be, these are the most cost effective that would fit in the area, so that's why I chose these. But like I said, it would have to be a commitment. Nathan said it's not exactly in the park budget, so we would have to admit that. Park budget.
I think we're gonna have another budget. So.
Okay. I will.
So you can impress upon us again.
Okay. I'll be there. Okay.
Okay.
Other than that, you have a sheet, so.
Yes.
Okay. I'll make you on that.
I need to be praying.
All right, now, City Hall water damage. What,
carry forwarded, the email from Moper. You guys all have that in your packets. It's pretty self-explanatory at this point.
Okay. So are they recommending that we have a mold test? Yes? For MOPERM or?
We're just denying your coverage because of what they say wasn't done, which I don't think one thing is truly connected to the other. And I checked with colleagues about MOPERM, and this is pretty typical for what they do. We question about whether this is good insurance for the city, because this is what they do. They find ways not to pay for things.
How do we get a SOP for in case this happens again? That's what we need to do.
For what the steps we're gonna take?
Yeah, well, I mean, it needs to be, I mean, listen, 24 hours, you're out, I mean, it needs to be, something needs to be done within the first 24 hours. So, water coming in the door, they need to all, by themselves, automatically call whoever they call to do that work. Whether it be Serco or.
We didn't know about it as a council for.
No, that's days later.
Several, because I didn't know it was going to flood.
The mayor knew the day of, so, yeah. I mean, we follow the proper channels, but that I knew to do.
Nobody told me.
Yeah.
That way we
Because when I first heard about it, I assumed it was the back up of the floor.
Back up the door, back door.
No, it was the floor drain. I fixed that,
Yeah.
but that's
Yeah.
why I assumed it happened, is that it failed or what happened.
Yeah, it just came in, but apparently it came in through the whole back wall.
But, which, I mean, we, you know, could have dehumidifiers down there that day, and got to the house. It is what it is, but, I mean, I think it was a high range to consider that they were going to replace the concrete. Actually, yes, they should, because it will fail in certain places and not match it, and so it should brick up and at that point replace, but once again, it's not exactly good insurance. So, but at this point, we just need to find, I mean,
How many bids for mold assessment do we have now?
basically none for that, right?
We should.
I had one guy that wanted us to sign a contract with him.
No, there should be some more, I think.
No, where's the one from Chuck? Is it in here? I'm not seeing it.
There should be that one, then
That triangle that's sitting on your desk,
The triangle one?
triangle, and then,
the Thomas one.
yeah, and then we have the one from, that's doing the block grant with us.
What?
Chuck Intro.
It's that one up there that she's got.
It's this one, right?
MRPC.
So this one?
So we should have that one, triangle, and Thomas, right?
And then Thomas was in here. Yeah. That's in the packet. For the mold, just for the mold, not for any construction, because he did mold too, right, Thomas?
No.
No.
I don't think so. I think they had the
Oh,
option
we did?
to
I think it was going with this.
hire an industrial hygienist to perform an IAQ survey to assess the amount of mill and also include air sampling along with any additional recommendations. If there's nothing wrong with some other construction. What you said you didn't see, that's on Thomas, that's the first one.
Yeah, that first section there.
That we, yeah, those are orange. It's just a, he had it checked for it, but he told me. I'm sure it was a good use of our money. It's not.
That's not the problem. That's the asbestos. That's asbestos. I don't have the mold up here, I'm sorry.
This is that's multiple.
Yeah, probably. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, so it's all.
I do have the triangle. Yeah, but I don't have the one we chucked, and then we've got the Thompson, so I just need one.
I'll let this, these two.
Yeah. So I think what we're
I
probably,
mean, we didn't, I mean, even if we decided to do this was not this happened. So it's not encouraged.
just done.
Right, I'm saying most of them still would care, but this is not any remediation for water, and that's what they're saying.
And the,
Yeah, from what
I
I don't know
pretty
what their
much
timeline
agree.
is that exists for them, but they're saying nothing was done in a suitable amount of time, but we didn't get any bids for water and how many people.
well, I mean, we have a meeting once a month.
Yeah, well,
so-
there's also the guy that showed up and said he would do it, but we had to sign a
Yeah, we had to sign a
contract.
contract.
Which we can't do, shouldn't do anyway. So, I mean, I'm not saying that any of these are valid reasons that they shouldn't cover us or whatever, but nonetheless, this is the reality of it. I don't think the city really was given much of an opportunity to do much of this. We had to put stuff out to bid. We did what we were supposed to do. Nobody responded to that bid except for one company, and they didn't include water damage cleanup in there. But I think it says, I'm kind of remembering in Thomas's, it said something about they check moisture levels. Didn't it say something like that? in
For
there?
moisture level,
They didn't want anything to. Well, they just had something to hold damage.
Their inspector come out.
what, after she called, how quick did the insurance send somebody out, do you know?
I do not know.
I know she called in May.
It happened in April.
Yeah,
I believe.
it's a check for May, so we're, so I'm getting that date.
We tried to spend $5,000.
Yeah, because I think it happened right during the transition period. Because I think we both got called
Tom's bid came in July.
in July.
That's what the date for.
So we got the check in May, and it was after our first meeting, so we got our meeting in June, and submitted bids, and then we got our bids in July.
Yeah.
That's our timeline. Like I said, I'm not saying we did everything right here, but nonetheless, I mean, there's a point where we just have to move on and just do something, so I don't know.
So
if
now we have to
should
decide
contact-
what we're gonna do next. Are we gonna do a home test and then see about replacing the floors?
I think there was, they sent some.
But we should probably do a home test. Either with this one or, because Chuck's was just for a home test, I think, is what I read. And Triangle is just for a home test. But Thomas, he gave us for,
Mr. Benson,
a moisture
I'll find
test.
him over, find that post.
Is that his official report?
That was from Mr. which is. That's
See,
also,
that's
what- that's also what Thomas said too.
So there's no.
They're not, that's not their thing, he didn't used to do that.
No, but he did say up there that, he said the proposal was for mold test or replacement.
What's that?
The top part listed that Thomas did says mold testing along with floor replacement.
Right.
First time.
And but he.
So he wanted to come and do both of them.
No, he said that it was industrial items, I remember him saying that, and they just sample the air and stuff. But I just had a conversation, he called me and said, hey, I just need one of these, their things, you know, whatever. But I want to say he had told me that he wasn't sure that really recommended that. He said it's an option, but not necessarily 100% needed. Don't quote me on that, I'm just, that's been.
I guess in my mind, it's, we get a mold assessment to see what the girls are working in here, and see what it comes in Westlake and everyone else, and see what it comes back as. If there's no mold in here, then we have a little bit to replace replace the floor. I mean, realistically, if there's mold here, we need to rip it up, get it out. And that was my idea of the assessment. So we can get things rolling, so they're not sitting in here for just mold all over the floors.
Okay, so you have 2 bids. I don't know if Thomas, I guess this would be a 3,500 or?
But I haven't seen the other one.
Which one do you want to see, this one? You sure? That's the one. MRPC is the more reasonable, and I think that's we're members.
That's why I haven't put a bid
Yeah,
in.
we're members with MRPC, so it's a service they provide, but they charge us a nominal fee for. He's also the asbestos guy. Chuck does a little bit of everything.
That's a no-brainer.
Okay.
Yeah, this wasn't. We make that motion to get going, or?
Gonna make a motion and get going. We're good with doing the whole test and then see what we got.
Who are we gonna go through?
Well, probably this one, because it's the most cost effective. Triangle was, I think, 15 and he's 300. But he's also MRPC, so we're members, so that's probably why it's. But all
We
these,
just get this. This one.
That was recent.
yeah, it's gotta be right
I don't
now.
know, because I've never seen it.
I think we emailed it, did we email it out? I thought we emailed all of them out. The one for Chuck.
No, we didn't send, I think, I just reached out and asked if they did it.
Oh, I thought.
He
we
said
got it.
yes, and he sent, I told him to send it to Kelly, whatever it was, and we can figure it out, we can see, we only have 2.
I'm sorry, I
That was
thought.
after the office meeting.
Yeah, it's like the day after, I think I called them, and he said that they do that.
So maybe we didn't, I was thinking we didn't, so,
We were waiting.
Yeah.
For the insurance.
that's what, I think we should do.
I make a motion to accept, Merrimack Regional Planning Commission's bid for the mold assessment.
Mike Parson.
Yeah.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Justin Thompson.
Yes.
Did you have a,
That's fine.
issue? I'm good with.
No.
It's
The
not
only
enough.
thing was just wording. The only thing I was worried about, should we put the amount in there? That's what I was thinking. I'm sorry, I should stop.
No, I didn't know if it was, anything was in question.
It was, 325.
Don't change anything. We can-
Does he work for the people that are insurance?
No, he works for Merrimack Regional Planning Commission,
And no firms are insurance?
and Mulhern is the insurance.
Are they,
So they're not related at all.
Okay.
Chuck Cantrell does not have anything to do with Mulhern.
cool. Good.
Justin Thompson.
Yes.
Trevor Warren.
Yes.
Travis Corbin.
You're calling him tomorrow and set that up?
I'm sorry.
You gonna call him tomorrow and set that up with him?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Budget workshop, you want to set a date? Do you have a date in mind?
So what they will work, whatever, anybody.
Okay. Early next week works better for me. Anything after like the 18th, you might be on your own.
I'm good at 16. Budget
16th,
work.
16th, August 16th, or September? September.
Yeah, August
I wish it was
16th.
August. Go back to August.
August 16th. My mom said, it was like a big one.
Barbara came to the budget meeting?
No, I don't like meetings where she was council, all the.
Proxy, is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
and she was, I hate fucking things, but whatever.
Well, I think we got quite a bit done on the other one, this is just finishing up. And then we'll have to talk about Racing's playground equipment, so.
Well, we
Move forward
know
with
that
that.
now, and we can set a new budget for next year.
For next year, yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's what she's asking. So the 16th of September, Tuesday, time? Earlier the better, 5:30? Okay. Yeah.
Let's,
We'll have to have a meeting to pass the budget before October 1st, so.
So you want to do the workshop and have a meeting at like 7? Do you think we can get it done in an hour and a half? Or do you want to have a meeting on a different day?
let's do a different day.
Probably, because I'd like to have it all put together to have.
Because that could be a really short meeting, right?
The workshop, oh, the budget meeting? Yeah, because that'll probably be the only thing on there.
But just need to come in, approve it, vote, go home. So that's easier for me to do, anyways, just separate time, so we can put the workshop.
Sounds good. Works for me. We'll set the meeting at the workshop. Okay, city clerk update?
The special event application and the public records request form, I have been working on both of those applications so that they're both in your packets. We kind of talked about that special event application, the department heads, as Mayor Wiles talked about. We just created that to assist organizations and groups to plan events within the city limits, just to help create structure and organization, make sure everybody has everything together. We just ask that everyone comes forward with that application at least 30 days prior to the event. And then this, we haven't really had a formal paper copy of the public records request form available. We do ask people to submit it through the email. That's a sunshine request basically. But we will have a paper copy available up front for Avery to give to people if they want that. We do charge for all sunshine requests and they have to be paid prior to us fulfilling those requests. And then I did state earlier about us closing at noon for cow days on Friday, and the drive-through will close at 5 o'clock on Thursday, the evening before. People will be able to foot traffic, of course, to use the drop box, but the drive-through will be open Monday as business as usual. September 22nd, utility bills will be due, and then late fees will be applied Tuesday, the 23rd of September.
Yeah, so on the application, if you guys see anything or have any questions, just direct those to Kelly. In that way. And then she can get with the directors and.
We kind of put that together. I used another municipality and we pulled it together. If there's anything you guys see that would improve it or you don't think is necessary, just shoot it to me and let me know. We're just trying to
make sure we have, like with the chamber, I try to whoever you put on here for a POC, and if we have questions, that's who we're gonna call. So.
And this is a fillable form, so they handwrote it, but it is fillable, so.
It's on the website?
Not yet, because I want to have the council see it. We threw that together for counties, to try to get something in place so that we could have a more organized event. And so I can sure put this stuff out. I just had it yet because I wanted to have it to the council first.
Okay.
So if you have any changes, please let them know. Do you want me to do the library update or?
Do you want to? I mean, I know you're gonna.
Yeah, I'll start talking if I talk to you.
I didn't know if you wanted to. I can kind of run through here. She talks about her summer reading program that's concluded. And then she wants to thank Avion and Home Plate and Jackie Snackett for supporting the program. Pizza, ice cream, and I guess Mexican tacos maybe, I don't know. Purple Heart medal at the library last month. Program, the VFW auxiliary came in. I think they're coming in again
Tomorrow.
for, yeah. Does she have that on here? Yes. For her 9/11. I went to the back to school fair. It was a success. I did not go. It was a success. Those of you that attended, Anthony, you didn't go. Oh, and she does have shirts. They are doing a fundraiser, and it is a donation of $20. She was wearing one. So if anybody would like a Jesse E. McCullough Library t-shirt, just go see Lacey. Merchant cow tickets are being handed out at the library also. She doesn't say anything about t-shirts, but she usually has Cowdex t-shirts too. No, she's not doing Cowdex t-shirts.
There's a flower shop.
You have to go to the flower shop. Flower shop only. Got it. And then, oh, Better Park Grant. Police update?
Just two main things I want to talk about or the discussion on, I guess, is first one is 20-mile-an-hour road signs or speed limit signs on this main area second and this area right here.
They're currently 25.
What's that?
25.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems a bit fast when you're driving through with all the people here.
You want to lower the speed limit?
The 20.
Yeah, even just right there, that area.
Right there at the corner.
Yeah.
Like after you
This,
go.
yeah, it's a main stretch right over here.
So from MPC to the back, or,
To the
Probably to the,
intersection down
just
here.
all the way to the Methodist church, you think?
yeah, I'm going to MPC, that is.
I know you do. We've seen you.
I drive 45 too. I dare you.
Don't call me.
Put that thing right across Trevor's house.
Do it.
Can we get Chestnut changed to?
I honestly, if people in the street are concerned,
You should know
I
too.
say, people should live in the street.
No, they shouldn't. But then you have people like this one over here that blocks the sidewalk and they have to walk in the street.
What do you think, Lon?
Give my ticket for
Walking
walking.
on Chestnut?
I got no issue. That's a slow down
Yeah.
I do. Maybe not where you're at, because you're right there in the dog leg, but right before us. My house, they'll drive 65 that way.
Oh, yeah, they do. Oh, Chestnut Street, why the heck don't you guys patrol Chestnut Street at 7 o'clock in the morning?
No, seven's okay, yeah, seven's good.
7:30 in the morning, you'll find a few of them that think that that's a racetrack, not just a street. Yeah.
No. Let's make it a couple early mornings.
Some of us,
Five?
some of us have.
Not everybody's retired. Some people have things to do.
You know what? I got things to do too. And if somebody runs over my dog doing 50 miles or 25,
You have leash laws.
he's gonna have a whole lot more to do.
We have leash laws in town too.
And we got laws against shooting people, but somebody runs the dog over, that's what might get passed.
Let's just change the citywide, 50 miles an hour city.
Is that Pine Street over there or Oak that you're talking about?
On,
28
Pine.
Pine?
oh,
Yeah, that'd be fine.
yes. I know buildings.
I mean, really, we are gonna change from stop sign to stop sign, really, why we just gonna leave a block or 2 blocks? Just do all Second Street, we'll do for 20 mile an hour.
You don't want it. You don't support it.
Okay, what'd you say, Trey?
Second thing is the parking out here. Because people always have to like pull over so somebody else can get by. I'm thinking, I don't know, other ideas I have like parallel parking or no parking on one side, maybe parallel parking and normal on the other.
If we would change the angle of parking lines,
Would that help?
yes, it would. 100%. You'd lose 3 spaces up each side or whatever, but you could change the angle and you could park the group next to that truck. More of an angle.
Yeah, to get more driving room.
Like I said, you'd lose parking spaces doing that. But then a crew, you know, you should make it where a crew cab long bed, which you guys have, right? You already got double cab long bed, whatever. Park one, see, park 2 sides, park across from each other.
Yeah.
And see where you can get them in there and change the angles.
Because when Chief has the truck parked in there and then Monty's got his backed in over there, it's a little tight right through there.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's it. If people are pulling it straight, then that's gonna bother me. But also too, that if people pull over when they don't have to, you can fit vehicles.
Yeah.
That road is 20 wide for 2 cars parked on each side and 2 cars to pass.
Y'all been building that for 100 years. The cars used to be just as long going out.
So you have to check your.
Being the horse and buggies?
Yeah.
No, I got a lot of them, got 60 Cadillacs.
That's really the only 2 things I want to talk about.
Okay, I have one thing. Dan asked me to bring up about the nursing home and the abatement. We'll probably need to find out who's supposed to be cutting that grass, because I guess the folks in the neighborhood over there, it's an eyesore.
It looks rough,
So I don't know if it's something we can find out, and the guys can mow it, and we'll charge them, I don't know.
I'll be out of California. on this.
Yes.
Just give me the tags and I'll start tagging doors. And then mowing, and I'll charge it.
Contact the representative in St. Louis. Owners have a representative out of St. Louis. If you want, I can get it for you.
We'll have to look into it, but he'd asked about an abatement, and I think you did it on it.
Yeah, I'll do abatement tomorrow and,
Go ahead and get it done, and we'll see what we can find out. That's all I have. Anybody anything for the meeting? No? Nate?
We had 64 work orders completed in the month of August. We did have 1 service leak that was repaired. No sewer backups. Water loss was at 25%. We are preparing for the Cowdays Festival, which is downtown. Sweeping the streets, repainting lines, vents. Went out today and got some vegetation and sprayed and all that stuff. We are renewing the permit at the wastewater treatment plant. We're wrapping up the application process right now. Lead and copper testing, we're about 90% done with it. We should be done by October 1st. Report sent to the DNR with the August evening mark, and then the back to samples were both satisfactory for the month. And then we also had 3 bids. We wanted to open discussion about purchasing a dump trailer, and we have 3 bids that we will present to you.
Will this come out of, will this be used in all 3 departments, water, street, and sewer?
It would, yes.
Okay, so that money will come out of all 3?
Yes.
So if we look at the first one, it's from Chris Bales, at the very bottom. So the roundhouse and Chris Bales are identical like-for-like trailers. The only thing is Chris Bales went a step further and gave us either step downs or step ups as far as upgrading certain or downgrading certain. So like on the trailer that's standard, on the trailer that I had quoted was hydraulic jacks where you can like crank it. So if you look on Chris Bales, it can be a downgrade of $1,500 to go back to the standard jack. But there's already a pump in there too, so instead of having a jack, they can just switch up and down and just automatic. So long term.
Well, yeah, we've got something heavy on there.
Yeah, I mean, we have those on 2 of our trailers, but I would not go back to a jack at all. Yeah, so I mean, it's a no-brainer. Plus,
Well, it saves.
you're not saying no trailers? This one here will be plenty heavy, well, for the city.
I mean, maybe, guys, but for that money, which, I don't know, that money is not the same as it was before, but,
But it's not just gonna be strictly used for hauling material, it's gonna be strictly used, well, it could
So
be
if
used
you
for
use the
multiple
dump truck right
trucks.
now, we have to take the back off.
The tailgate, everything else.
what do you trying to use it for?
Brush, a lot of
So
brush.
you can drive underneath the tree, cut the tree, and the tree will fall right in.
And also too, with it being 18 foot, we can still use it to haul equipment. Because sometimes we may have to run after pipe, and we still need to move equipment around. We still have another trailer to use to go get material, plus get it.
Not trying to use it as a dump truck.
Be what?
If you are not trying to use it as a dump truck, let it come out of the fund.
Yeah, it's not
I'm also I'm not sure you need that much actually if you're gonna use it for brush.
Well, I'm using it to use the haul equipment if we had to.
You start
You need
Yeah, but we don't have anything that's heavy.
the skid steer.
The skid steer, I mean, skid
You
steer
need
was
$7,000. You need $7,000.
$21,000.
Yeah, but you're not accounting for the weight of the trailer itself too. You got the trailer plus the machine
Payload 15.5.
of the trailer.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just telling you that everybody I
Regardless
know,
of-
they had a construction, like they bought a skid steer and they bought a dump trailer, and that's where that dump trailer sits, or they're trying to sell it and they buy a dump trailer. Because they will not work, they'll tear up if you try to work with it. You start putting concrete chunks in it, gravel.
Well, that's why we're still having a dump truck, we're not planning.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you were using it for brush and stuff like that, then yeah, I guess it's fine. I guess you guys do bring the brush or all brush.
We all brush a lot, man, like,
I mean, for me, I use my little dump truck.
this one's roundhouse. So, yeah, the breakdown of this is, I went to roundhouse first, and I told him, these are my most needs. And then, so I said the exact same most needs to Chris Bill's, but Chris Bill is building all our personal trailers. Just saying. But I know roundhouse is in town, you know, but as far as quality,
For the most part, these two are your local.
yes. Yeah. Now, the other one is a triple axle trailer. I don't like triple axle trailers because it's hard on your trailer. You're actually when you start turning. So,
What's what is the differences in them?
so this one, this one's a triple axle trailer. It means only 1,000-pound payload.
Okay, it's 37.
Yeah. And then, so roundhouse and this one are identical, other than Chris Bill's went a step further and gave us an upgrade to material floor and size.
Is this one a triple axle also?
No, they're both tandem axle trailers together. They're not dual, these are single axle siders, just like they're saying. But,
This is 2 8,000 axles.
yes,
So a little lighter.
they're both, yes, these are both 2 8,000 pounds.
This one,
Yes.
this is different.
These, so this part is the same, right?
It's not the truck.
Yes, yeah, that's supposed to stay one. This is just something about the farm.
Oh, okay, this isn't the same. Okay,
Yes,
I got you.
so these would be the two local, this is
I got
They have to get three for.
We have to get three.
Yeah, that's fine. I was confused there, so.
There's times where if we're gonna haul a lot of material in, it's a no-brainer just to have somebody haul in the rock, like her or someone to take them.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna go, like, yeah, the dump truck would be efficient if the tailgate, you have to take the tailgate off just to haul brush, plus it's so tall. This would be a low.
For loading,
Yes.
crap you dig out of the street,
Yes.
concrete, asphalt, crap like that.
Yeah.
I know what it does.
Would be no
If I
taller.
dump truck, I see you guys throwing asphalt in them.
No, we're not doing that. No.
You got money in the budget?
Yes.
Okay. You probably should have one out there. I won't use roundhouse, just, but,
You wanna use roundhouse?
I want to, but you guys do,
As long as we can take out of repairs and maintenance for water.
Water, sewer.
It's gonna be used for
Because you're gonna
water.
be used for all three.
Mainly, just as mainly, as long as we can take out of repairs.
you guys have to do it, you start it.
No, it's in his budget. He just.
Yeah, no, I just was making
Just
sure.
want feedback.
And I have no sentiments as far as we're talking somebody that's in the city.
It's one of those things, if you see him hauling it around, try to ride it on a phone call, so.
Yeah,
Decided to be
absolutely.
transparent about it.
Yeah.
So, all right, last one, attorney update.
Don't have anything, we're good.
You're good, okay. So we need to,
Do we need a vote?
on that, no, it's in your budget.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still need to do a motion.
Oh, you want someone to do a
You
vote?
need to do a motion and put it in your record.
Okay.
Because it has to be in writing, approved by the council.
No,
But it, just, you can do it by motion.
I thought it fell under the purchasing policy, I guess not.
It's over 7,500, so
Oh,
I
it needs to be approved by the board.
okay,
Any contract has to be in writing, approved by the board.
okay.
Did they get bid
Be
package?
by motion as long as.
You want it?
it's a
Did
copy.
they get bid package on what we were looking for?
I mean, that right there is big, what they said, it's on paper, so.
You just do it.
Do we have to pick which one to buy?
I mean, this is an end of year purchase, I mean, we have some extra money.
Do you have one you want to buy?
Do what?
You have three choices.
Yes,
You have a first choice,
I
and is the council.
Tell them what the first choice is.
do. Chris Bills.
Okay.
I make a motion to do
Go ahead, make a motion.
Hold on, 1 second. Do all three, where's this other project?
It's from like down the road or something. It's up by Springfield, I'm thinking.
Let's see. All right, go ahead.
Does it have to be specific to Chris Bell's?
Yeah, you have to say the name of the business and the amount
No.
on the bid.
Yeah, I make a motion to purchase the 18-foot gooseneck dump trailer from Bell's Fabrication LLC.
For $14,370.
That's $14,370.
That's everything above the optional, so everything that's above on there, on that first one. Let me see your picture. No, everything from here to up.
Manufacturing trailers in the city.
Yeah, I said something. Hold on.
That's right.
See, if you want to go around, that's fine. I don't have a single problem. I just
We're gonna go with this, that's what I'm gonna.
Okay, so then, yeah, I mean, you guys are happy to go around, that's fine.
He builds trailers in the city limits.
I missed the other question, the only one I just put over it for some, but
Do what?
it's gonna be down by this year's budget?
Yes.
Today's all for that?
Well, I mean, the trailer gonna be done,
Well, I wasn't gonna pay for it, but how quick, what time I would get, because I'm kind of like.
I mean,
Well-
it'll have to be built and paid for by first.
So as long as they get to go there, I mean,
Yeah,
I think they'll get it done
Right.
quick.
Because I don't want to put it on next year's budget.
So,
Rescind your motion.
okay, I rescind the motion for Bell's Fabrication. What was the difference of the upgrade that he did? Can we
On
get?
Chris Bales,
Yeah.
Just options, there's options.
it's just optional.
Are those
So-
options relevant that you want them?
Yeah.
So if you look at here, upgrade to this is a 10 gauge material for the floor and the walls. 316 is obviously thicker, you would add $400 to that price. If you wanted to take away the hydraulic jacks and go down to regular jacks, right, you would subtract 1,500 from that price, so it would be cheaper. And then if you wanted to add 9,000 pound axles for 8,000 pounds with bigger tires, you would add that to that price. So this price here reflects everything from here up. In this build package right here. This all down here is just optional.
How much you can give us a breakdown like that? Because when we get, what kind of floor?
I asked him and he didn't. So this was 316 floor, I did ask that. They said it was 316 floor.
So you're already getting the 316 floor.
Yes.
Is that price?
Yes.
So there's half the cost.
And then.
It's still cheaper.
Is this hydraulic jacks or not?
So the difference between our house is that it's a telescoping, like a dump truck. It's only got 3 points of contact. He can, but the price would be different. And then with Chris Bell's, on our specific dump trailer, we have the scissor lift, and that would be on this one because it's got 6 points of contact.
Which you guys aren't, I mean, if you're using it for brush and you're not using the heavy.
Yeah, no. Listen, if it was gonna be used for more rock, everything like that, it would be a tandem woodly. This is not used for that.
Especially if we have 316 floor and then.
So you wanna go.
Literally builds trailers in our city.
I wish Chris was in city limits, but it is what it is.
Okay.
Okay, I make a motion to accept 18-foot gooseneck trailer from the roundhouse for $15,250.
He gave it to you, didn't he? 15,000?
Yeah.
15,200.
Or started at $22 for 6 months.
No finance. You can finance if you want to. If you want.
Well, it says it there, so I'm going to. Can I second that too?
Second.
Mayor Parson.
Yeah.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Justin Thompson.
Yes.
Mayor Wiles.
Yes.
So need a motion to go into close.
Make a motion to go to closed session.
Second.
it.